Hello. Good evening, everybody. My name is Baba Fakhruddin. I have work experience 20 years. In Middle East, I have 15 years experience in construction and contracts and planning. So let me know how many people are there. Just introduce yourself so that I can understand. And in coming topic, we can discuss according to your requirement. Okay. Now, are you listening my voice?
It's audible.
Yes, it's clear.
Everybody are listening, I think. Okay. Okay. Now, welcome to the certification professional for contracts management, CPCM. This one, we are now taking training for the examination, how to prepare for the examinations. Okay. This contracts management, actually, it is a NCMA certification program. This program was NCMA was one foundation was established in 1959 with the professionals or professional people, those who have contractual management professions. That means some group of people who have gathered together and make one group like this. Well, now it's growing with the education advancement of all the contract managements. NCS like to serve and inform the professionals opportunities for open exchanges of idea and neutral firms. That means NCA-MA was first established in 1959. Now it has developed. That means it is day by day it is become the group of people. Yeah, okay. Okay. Group of people who have the contracts management provisions. Now they develop day by day. Now they're making some standards this month. Now the certification body whether based on this NCAMA is based on American national standards, the federal accreditation regulations, and the uniform commercial codes. This one. So NCA certification programs maintained by certification overseas bodies, which have different background peoples who are that means different categories in this interdisciplinary groups maintain this certification program, which intend to advance contract management practice and competencies. Okay. Now, this NCMA certification program was included certification professional contracts management, one is there. Second is certification federation contracts manager is there. Certification commercial contracts management and certification contracts management associates. So among them, we are now dealing only CPCM only. Okay. There is a CPCM some requirement is there. It should be the person should be have 5 years experience and 120 CPE and distance continue learning program you should be there. For example, CPCM also required 2 years experience and 80 CPE should be required. And CCCM, that means UCC required 2 years experience and 80 CPE, CLP is there. So CCMA also required only 1 year and 4 years degree should be and 40 CP should be required. Okay. Now, this how do we get this contracts management certification by through national contracts with, sorry, the CPCM only we are discussing only, other we are not discussing CFCM and CCM, that one. Now CPCM exam is basically found in contracts management body of knowledge, CMB. BOK is there, that one it is related only. The CFCM and CCCM exam are based on knowledge of Federal Acquisition Regulation, that is called FIR, and Uniform Commercial Code, UCC, respectively. Now, the Certificate of Contracts Manager, CPCM, if you certify, that means if you get the certification, you can demonstrate that you have the meet the NCMA highest standard of education, training and experience, and have the capability of demonstrating you have the knowledge of contracts management competencies in the contracts management body of knowledge. So when you get this certification, that means you can have gain the training, experience and knowledge. See, this knowledge of contracts management competency in the contracts, you can get this one. Another thing is, it is give the one kind of appreciation, that is one kind of one level of what is called one level of increment, like one higher level. There's appreciation in the company when same contracts managers or people are there. When you have this certification, you have high appreciation and high reference will you get in the company. To understand the CPCM, it is required education and experience criteria, and uniform commercial codes knowledge should be there. Federal regulation knowledge is there. Framework for the contracts management and knowledge area for the CPM examination. So these are the requirement to this is certification you can get this one. When you complete understanding this training, then you get the experience. This, when you completed this training class, the successful completion of CPM certification will enable to identify the fundamental principles needed in the contracting process. That means you have the clear idea what are the fundamental principles needed for the contracting. This means to differentiate, we have the clear idea what we can required for this making new contract or another dealing with contracts, this one. Learning the ability of outline all activities related to contracts preparation. This ability, in the training, you can learn the activity, how to prepare the contract. That means what are the terms should be used to make the preparation, the contracts, everything is. And the contracts also we can recognize what types of contracts are there and what are the impact. Which contract I have to use for this in this in the project or in the management, in the cooperative management, which is suitable, and what are the impacts are there, we can learn. We can say to the management that what are the which type is contract is suitable to our corporation and our management. We give the suggestion to the higher management also. Develop and elaborate bidding effectively. See, the bidding is major risk for us. Why? Because it has to deal very carefully. If the small error can be the bidding, we can lose. So this, to avoid this bidding effectively, how to bid also we can learn from this training classes, this one. This another skills we can use with we can other applies in the various contracts. We can use our learned skills which we learn in our training class, this one. Now, as you said that the CPCM certification pathway is required. Work experience should be 5 years management is there. 5 years in the contracts management should be there. and bachelor degree from the accredited institute. That means locally it should be accredited to institute should be there. And this is the 120 continue professional education credit should be there. This is compulsory. This one should be, you have to mandatory, it should be there. Now, when you when you start the after preparing the exam, this everything training everything, you have to first, what is the procedure, how to start from the scratch, how to start the starting from examination and how to get the certification. So the first step is application and fees submission is there. So we know that what are the requirement is there. So I said the previous slide that the education is bachelor degree should be there, and it is regionally accredited by institute is there, and the training 120 CPE must be confirmed, should be there. Work experience 5 years must confirm with this is the main important now. Why? Because must be confirmed the contracts manager standard compensations. Okay, it should be, this must be very important. In case for the degree outside the United States, that is where South Asia, everything is it. You have to equivalency must be provided by an independent third party. Then only you are eligible for to submit the application. That means US accreditation standard apply to the US colleges and university also. That means in the USA also the aggregated standards should be applied. Some colleges are there, some aggregation is not there. So that the US institute also should be aggregation should be there. To determine the equivalency of your degree, that means outside the USA, you must obtain the determination of equivalency from other independent sources. So if you are outside the India, outside the USA, you have to determine by the independent source. Equivalency, your degree should be, equivalency should be certified, that one. That means like this, World Education Service is there, like some agencies are there. Credit Able is there, InfoCheck USA and Span Trans are some of the organizations which provide the credential evaluation for internal students, and NCVA is not affiliated with this organization. That means NCM is only guidelines only, it provide it only. It is not affiliated to any universities, this one. Okay. This CPCM certificate fees is, though you are not required to be NCA membership, though you would not want, you don't have the NCMA membership, but there is a difference is there. For the NCMA certificate memberships and non-members persons, that is the fee structure is different. For example, if certification application, if you are the member is there, you have to pay only the fees is $225 only. That means it is valid for 1 year. That means if you submitted one application, when you submit the application for the examination, you have the chances of 3 chances in 1 year. You got it. In the 1 year, you have the three times you can make the examination. You have the numbers, membership of 225. Non-numbers, it is double this number. This is the $425 is there. And the certification examination must pay for each exam individually is, for the numbers, it is $135 and the 160 for others. And non-numbers fees is $135 and 160, that both are same, this one. The certificate examinations for the member and the non-numbers are the same amount is there. And re-certification application is submitted for every 5 years. That means after 5 years, you have to resubmit the certificate for evaluate your evaluated your certificate. That means it should be valid. It should be 5 years should be updated. For this update, re-certification must be, it is starting from April and July. That means per member fees is $47.50 dollars is there. And if you go for in August and October, it is $76. Okay. And November and March is $95. That means for the members. And another is for non-members, you have to pay April to July, $72. And August, October is $116. November is March, $45. $145. So this is the fee structure for the structure. This is the members, NCMA members and non-NCA numbers. This is the fee structure. This is the certification fees. This is there. Now steps in the CPM certificate process. How it is processed will work now. First, the following figures, we have shown that one flow diagram, how this is the application, how do we have to, step by step, we have to go for this one to get the certification process. First, application and fee submission. First, you have to log in and complete the submission. Application is there, you have to fill this NCMA, that website, you have to go there and log in and submit this application. Then, when you submit the application, the NCM may take up to 15 business working days to review. That means 2 weeks it is required to approve, and approval up to 1 year. That means this approval one is 1 year and up to 3 CPMG examination. That means 3 times examination for 1 year, which is there. They will review this one examination for them. If you are 1 year is there and you have not completed 3 CPMG examinations, then the application reviewed by the NCMA panel. Then you, after getting this review approval, then you are scheduled for examination. Then you have to decide which date and time to be taken to the examination. Whether you have paid the exam fees in time, the examination, you have to take the exam. If you pay the examination fees, everything you have done, then you schedule by yourself, you have to choose the date, everything you have to change. There will give the date, you have to follow that examination date and prepare for the examination. Then you take the examination, show the preparation, the examination, do not pass 1 and 2 times, go to 3rd one. That means if you prepare the examination, go to them. Otherwise, you have to go for 1st and 2nd step once again. Then you have to repeat same. You are not taking the examination, you have to repeat 3 times now. After that, taking the examination, you're getting the certificate. After getting, that means you will certificate and letter will be provided at the beginning of the month of following certification. That means you have done the examination, then the following the next month, the beginning of the month. That means if you take on 10th of November, November, you will get the certificate in December first month. That one that they will take. Don't confuse that after completing the examination, you will not get the certificate. Okay. Now you get the certification. Now you pass, everything is there. Now this recertification you have to do the regularly. That one that is upon the your certification. Okay. Then for the recertification, when you getting this one, when you apply the time to come to value to renew that one, you have to once again you have to there is the application is recertification fees. Application is there. You have to fill that form and pay the fee. If the fee is very nominal, you have to pay this nominal fees. You get that what you said, that is $47 for these members, and another one is 67 somewhere for non-NCMA members. So after this one, this retired certificate status means, that means I have taken the certificates. Now I don't want to be make a renewal that one. So for those no longer, this is okay, this is gone. That means you are not required for this one. That means you have not required to renew that one. You can retired certificate status will be there. No longer active in the what is called in the contracts management. NCMA panel, there is there, you are all the members who are active is there, we get the details. Otherwise, if you not renew this one, your credential is suspension is there. That means it is suspension is there. Occur January and March follow the end of this ratification cycle. This means this is the January to March is there following the dates. The recertification cycle will be stop this one. Then then you have to pay the late fees to renew. If you miss that duration, you have to pay the one and you claim the certification status now. That means January to 31st, you can renew. Recertification you have to do. Otherwise, you have to pay for another what is called amount. That additional late fees you have to just normal when we do another certification also like this, we have to pay some amount. Then we get the recertification station, you get this one. Then otherwise, credential expiration occur after 1st of the April. This is the March is there. March is 31st is there. After the, if you not done any updation, after 1st of April, the certification cycle ends. Okay. There is no, you have to complete this before the 31st of March, you have to complete your application, recertification should be applied another. Otherwise, after 1st of the April, ratification cycle ends, you may not claim the certificate status. That means you cannot claim. To be certified again, go out for then you have missed this one. You have to go to first, again you have to go for the first cycle. You have to submit the application, everything you have to do. Okay. This this CPMC, who required this one? Actually, who should we attend? This is useful for whom person? Which managements? This contracts manager is corely required this contracts management. This CPCM certification, who should be required? It is who will be get benefited from this certification. The contracts manager will get benefited. Contracts administrators, procurement managers also benefited by, because until they know the contracts terms and condition, the procurement guy cannot go further. So the contracts, it should be the procurement manager also essential for this certification. And project managers are there. Project manager had to know what are the terms and conditions of contracts and what are the requirement, the procurement. It is required for the project manager can be useful for this certification. Quantity surveyor and commercial manager is there. That is for the commercial, means all this related to issues like the financial issues, everything is there. He had to study what are the contract requirement is there, what are the types of contract, which type of contract we have signed, everything. Then only the commercial guy will understand and make the claim. So these persons are required. If you have the certification, there will be have more advantage in the project delivery, in the delivering the project. See how to, now you have to submit the application. First you have to make payment. How to submit the payment? You have to fill the application, everything is there. The fees we have to make payment, no? So for that, how to make this? Once you have uploaded your certification application, okay. Once you have made uploaded your certification and recertification application, payment will be made by the credit card through the NCMA shopping card processor. So you cannot make another website, everything is there. You have to make NCMA shopping card only. We have to make by credit card only. So you have to make online credit card payment only. So exam fees are submitted direct to the test center. That means if you are outside the USA, then the exam fees which you application and the fees which you have make that one, you have to you have nearby the institute is there. You have to go and give this submit the test exam fees submitted directly to the testing center. That means which you are taking examination in this center, you have to give the examination fees directly to the testing center. That means you have make payment. The receipt should be have to give to the testing centers which schedule your examination. They will giving that they will upload in the system. They will get confirmation about the NCMA that this guy is taking exam in my institute. This is they coordinate with the NCMA website and they will get the admissions, the schedule for your examination date. Once application fees has been successfully submitted, you receive an email notification within 15 days. It cannot be when it will take time. It is 15 days. Previously also we said that 15 days is required. So after getting notification email, you receive the information saying that your fees and the application has been processed and the examination will be approved. We will give this approval. Then you will have been selected the continued professional education CPO. There will also check the CPE also. And audit and obtain information required, they will check this one. So within these 15 days, what they will check is application, examination fees, and whether you have continued professional education CPA you have completed or not, and any other information which is required, they will send the email. Within 15 days, you will get confirmation. That means this is fee structure. You have make this one. Okay, after making the payment, 15 days you receive the confirmation. Okay, you are you have eligible for the examination. This examination eligibility period. Once your application has been approved, the 1 year examination eligibility period began. That means in 1 year, you are eligible. That means NCVS sent you an email notification with the institution how to schedule your examination date and time. That means they gave the guidelines. 1 year you have the duration, eligible duration. Okay. Then you will receive the email notification to how to write the examination time and duration. They will send it to you. You may take the examination in 3 times in the 1 year. With the eligibility period means 1 year. Eligibility period means 1 year. You can take 3 times. 3 times in the 1 year. If you do not pass the examination the first or second attempt, though these are no additional application fees to be taken. That means you are additional this application fees not taking, but just you have to pay the examination fees only. Second and third time there will be an additional exam fees. That means here there is the first and second there is no additional exam fees. Here after second and third time there will be additional exam fees for each examination taken. Sure. So this is the conditions. Examination eligibility. Schedule your examination and payments. This one, schedule your examination. How to schedule? How to make this one? You are schedule your examination and pay exam fees is all the NCA certification exams are administrated through the Qatar testing centers. That means you are online. This one, and it is the possibility of the candidate to be scheduled the exam. There is your choice. It is depends upon you can schedule which day you wanted the examination. You can schedule this one. This examination can be taken on-site or online. This is the on-site means you can put in the exam center. Is there online means you can do directly from your online. This in both cases. This has been your examination is monitored by the Qatar. This one. This is by their system. This is the one software which they will going to use to monitor your examination. This one. This NCMA cannot have the right to reserve and guarantee a seat at your testing or examination centers. That means you have taken somewhere in Middle East, you have taken the examination center. This NCMA is not, don't take any guarantee. This one. This is an assurance. This one. Just you can, this is an institute which monitor the SAL. So So we recommend that your schedule should exam soon as determine the date on which you want to take it, and at least 3 months before the expiration of eligibility period. So you have 1 year. So within 1 year, you have to prepare very 6 months, very everything you studies and making demo examinations, everything. Then before that means 1 year. That means in 1 year, that means 9th month, you prepare the examination before expiring your eligibility. This is the eligibility period means 1 year. That means another indication is, my advice is, scheduling verification and corresponding received from you records, please save. That means what the emails are coming, you have to put all the records, that one, which is useful for us to avoid this miscommunication. Everything is there. You have to keep all the emails, what are the corresponding is there, that is backup, everything you have to keep records. It is essential, this one. So the remaining portion of steps is divided into 3 sections now. The first step is testing center examination instructions. That means when you testing the centers, they will give the examination instruction. What are the instruction in the institution? What are the instruction you have to follow? And another is OLP examination instructions and how to reschedule or cancel the examination appointment. These points are you have to save this one. And as you said, this CPCM exam is based on the competency found in the CMBOK, this one. Okay, construction management book of knowledge, this one. This is only CPM is based on this one, competencies found in the CPM. The exam is comprised of 100. This is the 180 choice, multiple choice questions are there. This one, how many? This is 180, including scenario basis. So nearly including this is 180, including the scenario based questions, with each question having 4 options. That is multiple choice. This which we are using in the competitive exam, same as it is. We are using this one. Same scenario is there. 180 questions is there. This multiple, and another is 40, 30 is there. I will show you this one, and another is another 30 is the examiner reviewer is there. So total 240 points are there. Candidates allow up to 4 hours. This is exam is 4 hours. Like this PMP also, this have 4 hours. This also 4 hours is there. In the 4 hours, you have after 2 hours you have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes schedule. You have to take refresh and you can start another 2 hours. So there is a break of 10 minutes with there. And successfully candidates receive this. To pass this examination, minimum the percentage should be 72.2% should be there. Then only considered as you completed your certification you have been passed. This is the candidates who have not attained this 70%. You have to wait another 10 days to take exam once again. This means you have to take exam once again. You have to wait for, after getting the result, you have to wait another 10 days. Then after 10 days, you can go and take this one examination. And this is how these questions are there. Examination information, how it is look like. If you go for this regular category, this is multiple questions are there. Minimum, this is the 141 to 150 questions are there. General, regular questions are there. This one. This is the questions are there. And scenario basis, this is the 2 minutes and 21 to 30 is there. This is so total is how much? Now 210. Okay. 210 is there. And examiner reviewer is there. This is the important. I said that, no? These 30 points are there. Examiners, we cannot say anything. It is totally we have to score in this only. This, okay. Okay. Total is 240 minutes is there. So total 240 minutes you have to complete. This is the questions are there. 141 to 150, 20 is there. And number of beta question means this is postulation. This is here are there is some beta we expected. Within these 2 plus or minus it will come. This is the beta, that is called number of beta questions is there. So this is the how the examinations, how the questions are there, how we have to answer, how many minutes are there. Okay. And how this 180 questions are coming. See, they have segregated the average. This we since when it is starting them nearly we taken the 20 years or 15 years histogram. This is the blueprint. How the question content is a Simbak section. The following are the table number possible question of each sections. That means in the sections, how the questions are coming like this. For example, CM frameworks, 5 to 8 questions will come. And Simbak overview, 5 to 8. And leadership is there, 8 to 12 is there. And management, under the management, you have to 30 to 35. That is average. That is 30 to 35 questions will come. Guiding principles are there. These are all Simbak categories are there. We have to, and this is guidelines. Pre-awarded is there. 30 to 35 questions will come. Award is 30 to 35. Same. All it is divided into 30 to 35 questions only. Then there is a post award is there 30 to 35 and learn. There is a learning curve. How you learn this learning curve, how to learn the after completion this learning this all going this all the techniques and methods, everything. The learning curve is there. There is 6 to 10 minutes. This is overall. It is totally. It is checking your intelligence, everything. This one learning curve is there. The 6 to 10 questions will come. So total is 108 questions will come there. So the most these three. Sorry. This we have to consider more now. Why? Because these are overall general topics are there. These first and two are there only terminology. What is meant by terminology, definitions, everything frameworks are there. What are the minimum contextual terminology is there. There is the questions are there. This leadership, management, guidelines, principle, pre-awarded, award, post-awarded. These are major core subject is there. We have to study more deeply so that we can get 72% percentage to pass the examination. So this is the questions which section wise how many questions are coming in a section. It is explained here below. Now this is now we are CPMC. We are studying with the 7th edition competency with the civil knowledge and contents. This means we are Simbak 7th edition with the CPMC knowledge content areas. This is what are the knowledge areas are there in the CPMC 7th edition. These are the subject. As we discussed that leadership is there that we mentioned in the last slide. This is leadership is there. So Simbak, what are the leadership is there? Under leadership, competency, characters, collaboration, emotional intelligence, visions are there. These are CPMC knowledge content area. We go through this each subject. We can detail will go in next modules. This is the oral and written. This means how to write oral and communication techniques. That means how to write and oral communication techniques. How we can have to write effective listening. That means when the listening, effective listening, the techniques, how to listen the people, how to understand the people. We have to, what are the techniques we have to use to listen the people, how to get the information, what is the opposite guy is expressing the opinion. We have to study what is the technique, how to learn what is communication is there, how you can live. And self-awareness techniques are there. Self-awareness, what are the techniques are there? If you are a team leader, you have to learn what are the techniques, how to deal with the team. The team leader techniques will be there. Customer relationship management also one technique is there. Network technique, decision making techniques are there. Critical thinking is there. Conflict management and techniques and succession planning techniques. All this knowledge contents which are completed in leadership category. This is the section 1 now. Okay. This is section 1, which we are going to this one. We are 4 sections. We are dividing the core subjects. That means leadership, guidelines, the documentation, management, or these are there. We will explain. Because this is the first section. See. This is the leadership is there. Leadership, what is the competence is there? Collaboration, how to collaborate with the people is there. Character, what is the character, how they behave, the people are there, the leadership, the characters. This one, emotional intelligence and the visions. What our vision is, how to lead the people, how to manage the, how to go through this, go forward like this. The leadership leader, all the components are there. This is characteristics there. Now, if you go for competency, this is we can under the competency, oral writing, effective listening techniques, and self-awareness techniques we can learn. This is a competency. With these 3 areas we learn from these competencies. And character is team leadership techniques, customer relationship techniques, and network techniques is there. So leadership knowledge, collaboration. What are the collaboration we have to deal with? Decision making, how to make the decisions, critical thinking and conflict management technique, and emotional. Emotional something, some human is have some emotional feelings are there. Emotional intelligence is there. How to deal this emotional intelligence also we will learn from this leadership category, this succession planning technique and vision. What is our vision? How to go move forward, how to complete this project, how to close this contracts issues, everything is there. This is the under the leadership is there. So, and management. The second part is management now. Management, this is the business management. There different kind of managements are there. Now there are 6 managements are there. Business management, how to manage there, change management, financial management, project management, risk management, and supply chain management is there. So, business management focus on optimizing business operation and strategy for the growth. Business management means this deal only how to optimize business operations and strategy for growth. There is think about the business, how to develop and growth is there. And change management is manage organization changes to minimize the disruption and enhance adaptation. That means there will the change management is to minimize the disruption in the organization. This is the change management is it. How to what are the how to deal this change management, how to we can learn this change management in the coming classes. And management, financial management, ensure effective financial planning, analysis, and controlling. This topic will cover financial management, ensuring the effective financial planning, how to analyze and control. So finance we have to how to the cash flow in coming and how to the cash flow outgoing, everything. This is the financial management deal. This one, how to make the business running, how to invest in another project to get the benefit or everything is there. This is the financial management topic is there. Project management is this is the planning, execution, and completion of work. This means if the project is awarded, how much we have to complete, how much we stipulated time we have to complete. This is the planning, how to plan and execute and complete the project within the stipulated time to avoid this overhead costs, everything is there. This project management is there. And risk management is there. The risk management which mitigated the potential risk to safeguard the organization. For example, if there is some major risk is there, for example, if you are working very in control area, that means in a defense area, everything is there, and near the gas areas are there, you are working. This is the risk factor. The risk management is separate branch which deal what are the risks we are going to we have face when you take over this management is there. So these are risk management also the one part of this one. We can going to learn in this management category. Okay, supply chain is that is another one we'll discuss in the next topic. This is the This is the CPMC knowledge content area. This is the content area. This one, what are this one? Carnage is the management tool and techniques, general accepted accounting principle, analysis of financial statements, principle of budgeting, principle of economic marketing, life cycle management, change management, everything will be discussed in the topic this one now. So we will, this principle of marketing means, what is the market research advertising strategy? Principle of marketing, how to do this marketing is there. You have to go for the principle of marketing. How we are to make market searching, advertising, how to strategy, how they're making this marketing, how to make market our from this what our project or our anything that what is called the project or another thing, that is okay. Life cycle management is there. Life cycle management means it is introduction is there, growth and maturity and decline. This will be life cycle management. We learn from this one. And analysis of financial statements. Financial means what will be there? Ratio analysis, trend analysis. There will be, by these two analysis, we discuss about this analysis of finance statements in the coming classes. And principle of budgeting, forecast. Budget means how much forecast amount will be there, and variance analysis, what are the variances will come in the coming project, how many coming years, what will from the forecast money amount will come, and the variance what will be there, what are the variance analysis is there, variance is there, there is principle of budgeting, they will study this one. And financial management, investment and capital budgeting, this one. What are the, that means if we invest this one amount, for example, the 10 millions we are invested in the, what will the revenue for we be getting back? That means this is the financial management with investment analysis and capital budgeting. This is a topic is there. And principle of economy, supply and demand and market structure is there. Economy means what is there? If you what will be the market will be in the coming years, what will the supply required, what is the demand is there, whether the demand is required or not, demand decreasing or increasing, the principal economies will study with this one. So this, to study the economy, there is another topic is there in the coming classes, we can learn the principal economy, this one. And general accepted accounting principle is there. Okay, this is the whether it is following this GAAP standard or not. Financial reports, this accounting, this that means some standard is there. General account standard accounting audit is there. This standard you have to, whether they're following or not, they will check the audits, this one. Okay, and management tools are there. Management tools means what are the management strength, what are my strength, what is the weakness, what are the opportunities are there, what are the trends are there, what are the weaknesses that which are we are positive or negative. This is the SWOT will analyze by management tool, we can use this analysis. And balance scorecard, this is other, whether it is we are checking that whether we are facing positive or negative in the financial issue or another all the scenario, not financially, all scenario, you will be balanced scorecard is there. There is another management tool is there, we can learn in the coming class. Change management strategy, change model, communication strategies. So this is the, under the management, we are learning all this analysis, each category, what is the each category with the small definitions we learn in the classes, in the coming classes. And another is principle of project management is there. What we have learned, the principle of project management, risk analysis, mitigation, what are the risks are there, and mitigation strategy, how to mitigate this strategy, we can learn this. Principle of supply chain management, we had, it is has been repeated second one now. It is, we will discuss in the maybe 7th or 8th class, the version class, we learn this one. This is the third third sector now, third section. Third section is guidelines principles of this one. Guide principles. What are the principles required to guide this one? Skill and roles, contracts, principle, standard of conduct, regulatory compliance, situational assessment, team dynamic, communication, and documentation. So, situation assessment means which risk analysis, opportunity identification. Situation assessment is risk analysis, opportunity identification. We can learn this one. Okay. And skill and role means training and development. Skill and role means what are the training we have to develop, training and develop we have to give to the person we have to develop. Role clarity. That means each person, what is the clarity? Each person, we have to define the clarity, role and clarity we have to mention this one. And what are the regulatory compliance means legal requirement. That is industrial standards, legal requirements means this is the law, related to law requirement is there. We learn from this one. And communication, feedback mechanism, information flow. That means our company information communication, what is their information flow, feedback mechanism. That is what is our company, what is our organization dealing with, how their company is, the public, how they are thinking about our organization. This is the communication is there, feedback from the mechanism, how to get the feedback, whether they are thinking about good to about the organization or not. So there we get the communications, this one, getting feedback mechanism, how to get feedback from them, how to get our company is positive or negative, this one. And standard of conduct, integrity, what is respect, and respect, standard to how to maintain this standard of conduct by integration and respecting to people, this one. Contract principle, negotiation and enforcement. And team dynamic, collaboration and conflict regulation. The team dynamic is very important. Why? Because the team which will be support to lower management to higher management, the dynamics, this should be collaboration and conflict resolution. That means that any issues are there, how to deal, how to mitigate that one. So that if not mitigated, it prolong and all the structure will disturb. So the team dynamic is very essential in this one. Okay. So in the guidelines, we learn that from the SIMBAC. And the SIMBAC and under this CPM knowledge area, this is the knowledge area, what we are going to learn from this guidelines. Guidelines principle, this is the knowledge content area, role and responsibility, problem solving, planning and execution, how to make this execution, everything, form of legal relationships. Okay, organization, regulations, what are the regulations, code, policies, and procedures are there. So professional standards for conducting and code of ethics. And classes of agents are there. What type of agents are? Basic of authority of agent to act. Contract laws are there. What are the laws are there? Contract funding, laws, policy, and procedures. This all are knowledge areas under coming this one guidelines principles. So we will learn all these in the third section. Just we have learned the general guidelines, management, what are they then. Now pre-awarded. Pre-awarded, this means before awarding any awarding some contract is there, pre-awarding the project, everything, these are the pre-awarded. What are the pre-order? Before the pre-order, what are we have to develop? What are the requirement is there? How to be prepare ourselves? So domain is development, solicitation, this one, planning solution, required offer. That means developing of solicitation is there, request offer. That means before getting the contract or everything, request offers are there. How these offers are there, how to study everything contracts actually, what are the contracts requirement is there, we have to study in this development solution. And develop proposal. So when you new project, we have to get this one, we have to develop our proposal. What are the proposal to complete this one? This is my proposal. What, how to I execute, how to completing the work, and this is the what are the terms and condition you are fulfilling. What is your contractual requirement is there? I'm going to complete. This is my offer. I'm going to complete as per your requirement. This is the plan sales and prepare the offers. How to prepare my offer? What is my offer going to do? So then we develop the user plan scale and prepare the offer. We mentioned already. Okay, this is the pre-awarded. This is the pre-award is the another topic is there. So in the pre-order area, this is knowledge content area we are going to learn in the coming classes. This is the pre-awarded area. During the pre-awarded, during this is knowledge content we are going to learn. What are the techniques required to identify? What are the requirement? Techniques required to identify this one. Elements of planning. What are the plannings to be? We have to learn to make the pre-order requirement. Market search techniques. That means we have to search the market. What is before pre-ordering, pre-awarding this contract? We have to study what is the market technique is there. Market research we have to do. What is the consumable products are there? What is the price is there? We have to study this one. Life cycle management, performance based acquisition, this one, and organization pre-award practice. Unique organization should be there. Electronic contracting tools. What are the electronic tooling also? We have to be prepared. Organization, personal conflict of interest, identification and mitigation strategy. This means organization is there, how the personal conflicts are there, how to deal this one. This is all we are going to learn in the pre-order knowledge content area. And we said that the pre-award in the types of contracts are there. So how many types of contracts we are going to learn? Other contracts, agreements and arrangements, method of solicited offers are there. Contracts, incentives. That means, for example, if you incentives means some contracts, special contracts are there. If you complete it within this duration, this is the amount. If you accelerate and complete this one, there is amount is incentives will given in the contracts. There is the contractual written making agreement in the incentives. If the contract is there any acceleration is there, then we get the contract incentives. We can get this one. Contract financing options are there. Legal entity structure, element of solicited packages is there. Element of proposal packages. What are the proposal package elements? What are the elements of the new proposal packages is there? We can study this one. How to evaluation of factors. This how to evaluate this new project awarded one. How to evaluate that one? We have to learn. We will learn the technique. And owner provider property is there. This all the knowledge areas we are going to learn under the pre-awarded knowledge areas. Okay. So now awarded now. Pre-order is there. We completed. Now we awarded is there. Now when we awarded this one, this form of contracts are there. Forms of in the form of contracts, this in the form of contracts, there is a cost and price analysis, conducting negotiations, selecting sources, managing manage and disagreements are there. So when the awarded is there, in the form of contract, there is a cost and price analysis is there, conduct negotiation, selecting everything we'll do awarding. For the awarding section, we learn this one in the knowledge area. This is the SIMBAG area. We are going under So we learn about the SIMBAC, what are the techniques there under the SIMBAC. This category, this learning knowledge, we are getting for this one. Knowledge content, this awarding of content. How the knowledge about the, we get the, how the awarded is there, content. Awarded means what content is there, what content area is there, we have to give, learn, how to, they will learn from this awarded knowledge, from this contract negotiation strategy and tactics. How to negotiation the strategic. Proposal elaboration technique is there. Unique organization, award practice, pricing and payment, price and cost analysis, contracts, formats, methods, and document techniques are. These are coming under this awarded section. We learn these knowledge areas in the coming section. This is the awarded section. In this is all the knowledge areas we are going to learn in the awarded section. This award is then we come in the last point is the fourth section, fourth division is the post awarded. This is the post awarded, means the post awarded the form perform contract is there. That means in the form in this perform contract administration, quality assurance, subcontractor management, and change management is there. We are going to learn these areas. So in this one, admission contract and ensure quality and subcontractors, managing these subcontracts and managing changes, this all are, we have to post order, means we have to deal, assure that this all are fulfill or not, whether we are complying or not, we have to check this one. For after the awarding post order, we have to check these three contents. And when this project is completed, we have to close the contract. That means I am saying the project means the contract. You have to, I'm saying that a project means this contract. You have to bear this in mind now. This is the closing of the contract, means how to close the contract. That is what is identify the closing. What are the required to close the project? What are the documents we have to submit? What are these there? And review the contract terms. What are the terms and conditions of contracts are there? We have to review. Okay, settle outstanding obligations. That means any incompleted is there, which is missing. That means both party has not fulfilled the requirement, obligation, outstanding works. There we have to be solve this one before closing this contract, and obtain final approval. This means this has been get approval. That means what we submitted, everything is the payment, everything is the get approval. Then only we get the contract in the what is called DLP period, what we call in usually we call this one DLP. That means discharge from the discharge from the contract. This is the DLP. Obtain final approval and archive contract documents. All the documents we have to archive and to hand out to the stakeholders, everything, and the contract has been closed. This is the how to close this. The post awarded area, we are going to learn this one. Each section, that means the performing contracts, administrative contract, ensured quality, management of contract, and changes. Main changes are there. And closing contract, what are the closings to be required? We have to close this according to these 5 sectors. That means identify contract closure, review contract terms, settle outstanding obligations, obtain final approval, and archive contract documents. These are the how to close this contract documents, this one. This is the final section, which we are going to learn the knowledge areas from the post-awarded knowledge areas. The types of contract changes. How many types of contract changes are there? What type of contract changes we have done? Contract change management. That means during the execution, what are the contracts management we have changed and revised and make new one, everything we have make this one. Elements of subcontract package is there. That means what is the terms and condition with the subcontractors and everything. We are dealing with the packages. What are packages there for a different subcontract? What are the packages are there? How and the maintaining the how the technique should be learned. How to manage the subcontract management techniques. You have to learn this one. How to manage. Why? Because in the core project there are some different categories, some that means subdivisions of contracts are there. We have to deal how to segregate it. And in subcontract, what are the legals? Legal issues are there. How to deal these legal issues are there. And alternative dispute resolution. There is any dispute is there. How to resolve that one? The dispute is there, but legally how to resolve them with the technique we have to, the methods, what are the methods are there, we're going to learn now. Form of contract termination, that means the to complete the any issue is there, how to make the contract termination, the forms, what are the forms are there to make the contract termination. And unique organization post order practice are there. What are the post awarded practice are there? We are learning in this knowledge area. Inspections and acceptance. In the what are any side inspections are there? Quality assurance principles are there. Quality management principles are both are same. Type of audits. The types also audits are there. For example, there in the contract, for example, is every year we have to do audit. For ISO, everything is there. So we have to conduct the audits. Okay. So what kind of audits we have to be used in our organization? We have to use the type of audits. And the contract closeout and procedure. That is contract to close that one. What are the procedures are there? How to make this one? Procedures are there. We learn in this knowledge area. That means post awarded area. We are going to learn this one. Okay. This is the introduction only. We have explained how to what are the subject we are going to learn in this coming classes. That is, there are nearly 10 modules are there. Each module we cover up all this one. That means the guidelines, awarded, pre-awarded, that is post-awarded and pre-awarded, all everything we are covering in this subject, and with a detailed one to explaining each terminology in the classes. Okay, thank you.